How we doing, boys? We were just talking. It has been since the West Virginia game that we recorded, and that feels like a literal century ago. Um, at that point, Hawks are 1-2. DP's still, which I guess he's not fully healthy, but it's a different thing that I feel way better about than the hamstring. We were 1-2. AB, I believe you said on this pod, and I didn't question you. Probably agreed. Probably said the same thing, that this team was heading towards being on the bubble. And here we are 2 weeks later. They've won 4 straight. They dominated Iowa State. They dominated Scott Drew. They win in Colorado. And most fun of all, they win in Bramlage last night in Manhattan. And one of the it just felt like vintage Bill Self Kansas basketball, all the way to the play, but also the swagger, the cockiness, the dancing. It was beautiful to see, and I think we all agree Melvin Council, one of the most beloved Jayhawks you'll ever see. So I asked you guys before we recorded, like, are you officially back all in on this team? And I know it's been a roller coaster, but boy, does it feel fun knowing that we've started to see the signs of what this team could be, especially when DP is healthy. So how you boys feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Obviously, you have a solid 4 when DP is healthy. DP, Trey, Melvin, Flory. And then I think last night was probably Bryson's best game as a Jayhawk, especially from an efficiency standpoint. 6 for 8 from the field, 16 points, 7 boards. So I think he's obviously the biggest X factor. If we can get him playing and peaking into March, this team, even without him peaking, this team could beat anybody. They've showed it. They've beaten good teams without DP. I think like this whole episode should be about Melvin. Last night he was electric. Up 22, K-State dribbling the clock out. He goes for the steal, dishes it to Trey, or Trey picks it up, dunks it. Melvin's midair, fist pumping.
Yeah.
He loved it. He would have been pissed if Trey didn't dunk.
He had already been wabashing while the play was going. And then he does it again at the end of the game. But the best part was he's looking to the bench, hitting it, and then he's like, "Oh wait, I
running back on defense."
Makes a steal, and then Trey White picking up that ball, and the whole coaching staff being like, "No!" And Melvin starts flying
like a kid.
I was showing my wife videos of all the stuff because she fell asleep before the game even ended, and I was just showing her videos of all the Melvin Council, like the belt to ass stuff and everything. She was like, "Oh my God." I bet he was just a terror in elementary school. And I was like,
oh my God.
Can you imagine him running this recess, just terrorizing kids? But he's one of those guys, I say you love him when he's on your team, you hate him when he's not on your team, but I'm not even sure you can hate him when he's not on your team. He's one of those guys you just got to love because he's the ultimate competitor and he's just such a gamer and he loves these moments, and I love it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come out of the game. He doesn't stop playing hard. But yeah, it's so funny too, because when he was wabashing at the end, you could see Bill kind of smirk.
Oh, yeah.
He thought it was funny, and then he goes and does his presser, and then walks into Melvin just fucking drilling the floor with the belt, and he's just smiling ear to ear. That's gonna be, and he's only been here for obviously this season, but that's gonna be a guy years from now that Bill talks about. Melvin was terrific, kind of like Marcus Garrett. Guys that play hard. And it's I was thinking last night, when we landed Melvin in the portal, it's hard to really get a feel. You don't get to watch these guys play. And obviously the numbers, offensively, the shooting percentages weren't amazing, but this was literally the perfect target for Bill to go get. And hopefully it's something he does going forward, just guys, because we know Bill having guys that he trusts is just huge for the team overall, because you're going to keep them on the floor. And man, he has been, it's crazy how much of an impact he's made on this program in just, less than a year. He is clearly the leader of this team, and he's grown as a player tremendously. I think he's averaging close to 15 a night.
Yeah. And
he's taking over games for us.
Yeah, he has been the saving grace. Like without him, it's terrifying to think of where this team would have been without Darren Peterson in some of those games. But AB, I want to throw it to you because I did joke at the intro of this pod that me and you, it was meltdown city after that West Virginia game. We were ready to rethink the coaching stat. Like, you know, we weren't ready to fire Bill. It was like, man, is Self cut out for this new era? Like, what's going on? And we were speechless. And so much has happened since. I mean, literally, after Bill Self went to the hospital, Darren Peterson got a new ankle injury, and yet here we are in between that game and today. Things are incredible. So where are you at with this team?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in mostly. I don't know that I'm all in, just as devil's advocate. Let's see it against some great teams on the road, maybe, before I'm like national championship or bust. But with that being said, the difference between how I feel about this team and how I felt about the last two teams is night and fucking day. They care about the sport. They care about the jersey name on the front. And like, imagine Hunter Dickinson wabashing. And he was a prick on the court to other teams. He would have never done that shit, ever. So, like, just seeing, like, they clearly care. They're clearly bought in. They're, like, Bill Self kind of stylistic guys. And who hasn't overreacted on a post-game pod after a bad loss to a shit team coached by Ross Glode, I think is his name. Shout out.
Yeah, AB, your attire today is pretty hot, must say.
What can I say, dude? I mean, it hasn't reached 0 degrees here in Hastings in 3 days, and I just want to be cozy and at home. So, but no, I'm in. I just told you guys before this. It's been 2 home games and 2 games against bad teams, so like that's the only thing that would like throw me off a little bit. But I mean, I go in. It feels like now going into big games on the road against Iowa State, Arizona. I know we have Tech coming up too. Like, I'm not going to go into those feeling hopeless and just hoping we don't lose by 12 or 15. Like, I'm going in thinking, okay, is this the Bill Self game where we just find a random junk defense with 12 minutes to go and we get big plays and we win 68-64? Like, so that is back to being a possibility for me when the last 2, even 3 years, it's been like, oh, shit, we're on the road tonight. All right, we're taking the other team to cover.
Yep. And, dude, like, that's what I was thinking because we were just talking before we recorded. Like, it's so frustrating we lost to West Virginia. It's frustrating we lost to UCF because in the past years, it's like those were the only chances we had to win road games. Everything else pretty much looked like an automatic loss. But it definitely feels like this team could go in and steal one in Lubbock or steal one in Iowa State or steal one at Arizona and just exactly like you said, like a game where they just out-tough an opponent, or Melvin Council or Darren Peterson just does something insane to lead them to a win. And that's like all they have to do. If they do that, if we can go steal one good road game, you make up for that West Virginia loss. And I think this team is sitting in like a really good spot. Obviously, you got to go win your home games, and that's going to take a lot with the schedule we have coming up. But yeah, I think you said it perfectly. Not being completely hopeless in every single game that's not at Allen Fieldhouse is going to feel quite good. So, yeah.
It is good just to see them win on the road, period. I know K-State and Colorado aren't wagons, but this team, they lost their first 2 road games. Shit, we were 1-2 in Big 12 play with Iowa State coming to Lawrence. Like, I was dead set on them being 1-3 in Big 12 play.
Bubble.
And whoever set up the players only meeting needs their jersey retired.
Probably Melvin.
Yeah, probably. They haven't lost since. I mean, what, 1-2 to start league play, and now they're 5-2.
Yeah. And like 1 game back of Houston, right? Like, who would have thought? What a world.
I'll tell you this much. There ain't fucking no chance with this Saturday either.
I agree.
No,
AJ looked nasty last night.
We're going to be like,
we're 7-point favorites.
I haven't checked KenPom, but that's what Torvik has.
Really?
Wow, dude, I don't get it.
We're 1 spot ahead of them on KenPom.
So we'll probably be 4-5 on KenPom. But
26.79. They're 26.40.
It does kind of feel like just one of those, and I feel like we also kind of had that against Iowa State. But yes, it just feel like game day's there. Bill Self gets a week of prep. Darren Peterson's hopefully healthy. Yeah, it just feels like a game where you leave Allen Fieldhouse being like, wow, this place is magical. There's no place better in the world. And
with that being said, with knowing that I think we're going to win by 50 points, and it's one of the, I don't know what we'd call it. I feel like if DP was like a Cooper Flag or Zion, where he played every fucking game and every minute of every game leading up to this, it would be like one of the bigger games in recent KU history, regular season wise, just with the hype of those two guys going head to head.
Man,
let me tell you this:
prices.
We win Saturday. Are we sure we're not in the top 10 next week?
We're
going to jump to like 14, 15 tomorrow, and then it's like you play in this high-profile game against the top 15 team with Debanza on the other side, and you win by 15. Like all of a sudden, you're closing on the top 10. So, I had that thought when I was trying to sleep last night. And
I get to see you.
Just where we were the last time we spoke into these microphones. And
we're literally, you win that game, you make the top 10. Obviously winning in Lubbock's going to be really tough, but like we go from a 5-6 seed to we're now talking about 2 seed, 3 seed territory. But like the fun stops after next Saturday, boys, because we don't even know if that'll be that fun, but I think it will be.
6 of our next 9 against ranked teams.
Gauntlet we have coming up is insane. So let's just go through this because I want to talk best case, worst case, or like what you expect. So after the BYU game, we turn around. This is pretty sick. We get to fly to Lubbock in 2 days and then play that night on Big Monday. Feels terrifying. Then you get a nice break with Utah coming to town on Saturday, but then you have Arizona, Big Monday in Allen Fieldhouse, and at Iowa State. So our next 5 games feature BYU at Texas Tech, number 1 team in the country, and number 9, who's probably going to be closer to like top 5, top 7 by that point. To me, if we get through these next 5 at 3-2, I'm feeling really good. 4-1. I think we're a easy top 10 team, but 2-3, it's kind of like, damn, that means you dropped one at home or I guess that would for sure mean you dropped one at home. So I don't know, like, would you agree 3-2 is the absolute, like, that's fine with you guys?
Yeah. It is nice having BYU and Arizona at home. I think if you can find a way, I mean, it'll be tough, but if you can find a way to split those 2 tough road games in Lubbock and Ames, which doesn't seem crazy. I mean, it's going to be tough, but
I would bet we're underdogs in Lubbock by 5, 4. I don't know. Tech's pretty damn good.
Yeah, 18th on KenPom, 25.35.
Wow. Wait, we're ahead of Texas Tech on KenPom? That blows my mind.
Yeah, I think we were at 23 the day of the Iowa State game. Now we're up to 14.
KenPom has us losing at Texas Tech by 3. Man, KenPom's only got us winning 79-75 against BYU.
What is it?
79-75.
75-68.
But then it has us losing to Arizona and Allen Fieldhouse.
We got
not happening. I'm sorry.
We got a 30.
Yeah,
Coach Max.
Did you just mention Arizona?
Yeah.
Underdogs?
We are underdogs. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, dude. Come on.
Yeah, no. There's no shot. And I mean,
plus 165 against Iowa State, dude.
Tommy Lloyd ain't coming into Allen Field, especially if they're still undefeated. Oh my God. If they're undefeated, we will dominate that game. I hate that we're doing this right now. This is very clippable things right here. But yeah, no. We ain't losing.
I've already gone through the nightmare scenario of living where I live and looking up at my screen and the 3rd or 4th weekend of March and seeing 2-seed Nebraska versus 3-seed Kansas and Chicago, Illinois, and just wondering what's going to happen here.
Dude, that'd be a crazy atmosphere.
Yeah, sure would be.
Former Bulls coach.
Yeah, Fred Hoiberg going back to his old home. Center. Oh, he's really good there. I bet they'll go 500.
Hey, that's future Kansas head coach. I'm also
Tommy Lloyd would be fun here.
I'm very down for Tommy Lloyd. Now the tough thing is like he lives in Tucson and is coaching the #1 team in the country and appears to have a pretty good NIL budget. I'm not sure Tommy Lloyd's enticed by Kansas, but
yeah, but they lost to Princeton in the tournament.
Who wouldn't be?
Yeah, I don't know. It all goes back to, and I don't want to turn this into coaching talk because we may have a lot of that coming up, but it's like
winning it all this year.
Who is going to be available? Like it's just some of these hires you've seen are so outrageous.
Ryan loves coaching searches.
No, it's just mind-boggling how bad these ADs have been in hiring coaches. Let's just,
But who's there to hire?
Huh?
Who's there to hire?
I know, but okay, Duke hiring Shire makes sense because they had it rolling. But Kyle Neptune at Villanova is a joke. I would argue Hubert Davis has been a joke outside of a fluke run to the national title game. Bad hire because North Carolina didn't have their
They won it all that year?
No.
Oh, they came so close.
Who else hired? Oh, I saw Ohio State fan tweet, we really hired our coach because his brother was good at shooting threes. Like they hired John Diebler. You remember him? They hired John Diebler's brother, who was an assistant coach on the staff.
I didn't even realize it was the brother. I thought it was the player.
No,
that's bad.
They're like, we really.
Vern just said Indiana passed up on Dusty May for one more year of Woodson.
Yeah, it's just been.
Hearings.
It's been crazy.
But this is what worries about me with all this is Kentucky did try to go get the biggest names and they fucking couldn't.
No, and that's kind of the point.
So that's where it scares me is it's like maybe there are guys, maybe we will want guys, and I don't know the ins and outs of that coaching search, but it's like you couldn't get Scott Drew to leave Baylor. You couldn't get and those are guys that we're going to be talking about. Like Dusty May was brought up with. I promise you, we should be interested in Dusty May. I don't think it's going to happen because Michigan's got
wants
the richest
Ben
man in
McCollum.
the world, but Brett Ballard. But I don't know, man.
No, I think the reason Kentucky fans were initially so mad about Mark Pope is they did go after Scott Drew, and then when he turned them down, their AD just immediately shifted towards Mark Pope and didn't even really, I don't think, go out and try to get a Dusty May
they tried Oates. They tried.
Did they though? The fans wanted them, but I don't think they're eight. I didn't think
they did enough to make Oates release a statement saying he was going to stay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs, but I thought the whole thing was people were pissed because they were so zeroed in on their AD's friends. Like Scott Drew and him are like best friends, and then obviously Mark Pope was the Kentucky.
How does it usually work when an AD hires their best friend to coach a team? Does it go well on the gridiron? Miles to go. Who the fuck is K-State?
Hey,
they're gonna have a opening here soon. K-State basketball,
dude. That'll be a funny coaching.
He pushed our sweet Melvin. You don't touch him.
Melvin's right to the hands too. Jamari McDowell, the guy was 0 for 5 from the floor, but he might have saved Melvin a good old suspension. So that was good.
Can you imagine? Melvin would be about it too. He does not care.
Oh yeah, his mind was not operating correctly at that moment.
Dude, I can't stop laughing at him going back on defense, trying to hit
it. Literally, it was like making sure the players on the bench were watching him. He was like, "Hey guys, look!" He's so funny.
He would have got on Trey's ass if he didn't dunk it too. He was yelling at him. You can hear Bill too, like tell him not to dunk it.
Dude, but we got to talk about this K-State team because I tweeted it out in the first half.
So bad.
They start this guy, the Puka, whatever.
Crimson Chin, baby.
God. I mean, best offensive rebounder since
Corey murdered him.
But he's just a disheveled mess. Like his hair hasn't been touched in a year. And then they bring in my boy Marcus Johnson, who is one of the more electric players you'll ever see. And he comes in and launches first time he touches the ball. I love that guy. And then they've got this, like, the guy that makes 4 threes in the first half. They're just I tweeted, like, they're just the most funny cast of characters you'll ever find. One guy just blatantly double dribbled like he was playing a YMCA basketball game. Like, you never see that happen. I don't know. I can't believe to think about where they were in that moment where Noel throws the lob to Johnson in that Sweet 16 against Michigan State. To think about how high they were in the college basketball world at that moment to where they are just 3 years later is unbelievable.
Did they win? Did they win their Elite Eight game?
About that team, that Elite Eight team. And we, the three of us, deserve a lot of credit for this because all we simply said was, do not buy into this Jerome Tang hooligan because he's not going to just fall ass backwards into one of the best point guards in the country and then fall ass backwards into a stud wing who had a heart issue and nobody wanted to take a chance on and both worked out. Like, I'm sorry, that's not sustainable. And we said that from the jump, and now we've got a fucking crazy-ass looking Italian dude and a guy that's bigger than me shooting threes with 12 minutes left in the game. So, like, it is what it is. But dude, we deserve some credit for calling that one years ago.
Yeah. I will say I'll miss Jerome Tang. I don't care. The fan base hates it. But when he does that Wabash in the student section, it is so damn funny. Like, it makes me laugh every time. It looks so absurd. And it's especially funny now. I mean, him doing it after the Utah game, 9-11 Utah. And everyone he was Wabashing with had been tweeting that they wanted him fired an hour before.
Hours, yeah. Mm-hmm.
God, it's funny, man.
Well, and I got really, really, really triggered last night during the game when Benetti and LaFonso Ellis were just hyping up the K-State crowd and saying how much they care about their sports. Like, just come to the game against Oklahoma State. Come to a game against Texas Tech. Come against anyone. It could be Arizona, number one team in the country. That place is 50% full at best. So, yeah, good on them. They showed up to their Super Bowl and then claimed it was ours because we celebrated. But, like, what do you guys expect? The thing that pissed me off, I know Vern's in the chat. There's a guy that responded to his tweet. I can't remember what the tweet was about. I think it was Melvin Danson. And the guy responded, classless, yada, yada, yada. No, there's a different one. This was a different one. That one was crazy, too. But this guy was like, Tang got them to stop storming the floor and stop the fuck KU chant. I'm like, did you watch the game last night? Through TV, I heard fuck KU chant 10 different times. So let's calm yourselves down, fact check yourself.
And if you think they wouldn't have stormed the court last night, you're out of your mind.
They would have had an orgy at center court and the fucking octagon of doom that they have to cut off 6 square inches of fucking paint on their floor to make it look like an octagon. These guys are fools. Fools, I tell you.
Hey, but I got to say, though, I mean, I know we like making fun of K-State fans, but from what I saw, the way my X algorithm was delivering K-State, like, their fan base was mostly dunking on them, too. Like, they were laughing at Council doing the stuff. They were laughing at Belt to Ass. Like, I don't know. Their fan base, fan base.
They're just over Ting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that roster stinks, besides Haggerty.
At least they didn't spend any money on it.
How much did they boo last night? I mean, I go into like every K-State game expecting that, but holy shit! Like Flory got tackled on that dunk attempt early in the first half. I think
I wanted him in prison.
They booed.
He went flying, like he got decked in midair. It was crazy.
And then we got called for a foul when our guy got elbowed right in the lip.
Melvin. Melvin.
I can understand maybe not calling the foul on the K-State guy, but like, why is that a foul on Melvin?
Because his face wasn't set. Oh, fuck you. He got elbowed.
Imagine Fran talking, if he was on the call last night, talking about that play. He was in his cylinder, John.
Dude,
you can't do that.
We have not talked about Fran against Colorado.
I feel like I've tried to calm Melvin stuff because for the most part it's whatever. It's been so bad recently, and Colorado was just genuinely like, "What is going on, dude? Like, come on."
Darren Peterson. Let's talk about a few things from Colorado. Darren Peterson rolls his ankle aggressively, is down on the floor, and Fran Fraschilla rants for a minute straight about a missed goaltend, like incomplete.
I don't know how you missed that.
He's angry, and then the best one was, I can't even remember the play. they're on a fast break, I think, and one of our guys kind of fouls hard, and Fran literally yells, "That's intentional!" Like he's literally like
I think it was DP.
He's literally like a fan of the opposing team.
He's yelling like he's a fan in the crowd.
Yes. It's like if we were like soon he's going to be yelling like, "And one!" Like when a guy goes up for a layup and Flory hits him on the arm. Like he's lost I think KU fans have pissed him off enough on Twitter that he is like, I don't know if he's leaning into it or if he's so anti-KU that he's like showing his full true colors and can't hide it, because it is outrageous how annoying that guy is.
What ESPN analyst had a worse week? Was it Fran Fraschilla or Dan Orlovsky? Let's run through those real quick.
He was melting down.
Have you not seen what Dan Orlovsky's been doing with his boyfriend Josh Allen?
Did you see him tweet?
Wait, just where like they were hardcore defending him and stuff, and like not blaming the fumble on him.
And the fumble, they were like, "I can't believe the lineman didn't fall on it." I'm like, "There's 2 seconds left in the half. You have no timeouts. You're not getting anything." And your quarterback, who by half the media's standing is quote the best player to ever play the game of football and to ever play the position of quarterback, when he's never even fucking been to a Super Bowl, and they're just like, "Oh, wouldn't have been there without him." Okay. That's fine. What do we say with any other team or player when they're a star and they suck in the playoffs that they choke? What do we say about Aaron Judge a few years ago? What do we say about James Harden? What do I say about LeBron against the Mavericks in 2011? Like, come on.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's just because Josh Allen's like, he's a likable guy. I'm going to be honest. And
that's the thing that sucks is I like him, but God, the conversation about him is infuriating.
He kind of bugs me on the field. Off the field, he's pretty cool.
He cries a lot, and then people claim Mahomes is the one that's always bitching at the refs and making out with him and stuff. Like, dude.
Orlovsky tweeted, "This app will break you down, man."
I was like, yeah, I wonder fucking why, dude. I wonder why. They're not just coming at you for nothing.
Oh, God.
But I don't know. I'm mostly triggered because we should have Bills Patriots today in 2 feet of snow, but we don't because Josh Allen choked it away.
Yeah, it does.
Cooks caught it. Brandon Cooks caught it.
And what planet? They're taking screenshots of it. Like that means anything.
I can't believe that's even an argument.
Yeah, like.
Oh, also, how good was El Marco last night? 19 points on 7 field goal attempts.
Yeah,
pretty efficient. 7 for 7 from the line. We were 20 of 24 as a team, and Flory had 3 of those misses.
I feel like his 3 in the second half was like kind of the dagger. Like that was the moment where K-State, I think, just kind of quit.
The one on the right wing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was when I threw the Hawks are cooking tweet up. It's El Marco's so crazy. I mean, the gears he has where he can look so elite, and then obviously he has moments where you're like, what is that guy doing? But he's definitely getting more consistent. And I don't know. I said this last night, like having guys like El Marco and Tiller not be the vocal points of your team, but also knowing they can be back next year is so exciting. Like that to me is the only way, if Bill is still here, that he can win in this era is continuing to develop guys like Tiller and El Marco and taking them from role players to stars next year. Like Tiller, I was reading some NBA draft guy, like Tiller's, if you just look at him on paper and some of the stuff he's doing, like he's going to be such a good prospect next year. Maybe already is. I don't know if he's projected on like second round mocks, but
we've talked about him before. Like we're obsessed with his style and size, and we just need to see him put it together. That's been nice to see to him. Like, I don't know if he's been more aggressive. I feel like he's been stronger I feel like there were times where he'd get the ball and he'd be fading away. I'm like, dude, you're 6'11" and like big, like be strong. I felt like he's kind of really made that a point more recently, and shots are falling too. That's going to make everything look better.
He has that Marcus Morris marquee freshman year thing where it's like you see all the skills, but they're just not quite aggressive enough. Like the Morris twins. Remember how the Morris twins just wouldn't dunk freshman year? Like they said it exerted too much effort, so they just refused to dunk. And just
their t-shirts under the jersey just kill me still.
Yeah,
they were so long.
Yeah.
It's like they copied Brady.
But then a year of an off season and they come back sophomore year just so much better. And like that's what I'm hoping we see with Tiller. So yeah, Elmarko, Tiller, that was great to see. And like if you get Elmarko and Tiller playing like they played last night, plus a healthy Darren Peterson, like this team can absolutely win a national title or at least make a Final Four. Like,
well, according to Rothstein, we can beat an NBA team.
Dude, that was did you see
crazy line?
He's crazy.
Peter, did you see his clip about DP?
No.
I mean, we're the biggest homers in the world. He said the first half of Darren Peterson against Baylor was the most impressive thing he's ever seen in his time covering college basketball. He said that we looked like a team that not only could win a national title, but a team that could, did he say beat an NBA team?
I think he said compete with NBA teams. How they played against Baylor.
It was crazy.
Like that opinion in college sports, whether it's football, basketball, whatever, is always shot down immediately by like, you don't know what you're talking about. They have 12 pros. You guys have like 2, which is the truth. Like we're not going to go out and beat the Atlanta Hawks. But
this team, like I love this KU team, but no. I mean,
Rothstein gets so excited that there has to be some takes he has to hold back on. Like I bet that dude comes up with some doozy takes. That dude loves college basketball so much. It's scary.
I mean, maybe he was just doing it for engagement, but my God.
Huh?
Yeah,
Your hoodie.
Yeah.
Where
did you get that?
I don't know.
That's good.
I really don't.
People want to know what you had. You got to tell us what you had for breakfast.
Gladly. Ran to the store first thing this morning with the intentions of getting stuff for breakfast burritos. That's what the lady wanted. So some bacon, some eggs, some hash browns, some cheese. That was the plan. What I didn't expect to see was real New York Asiago bagels on sale, to which I made a runny egg, 2 to be exact, some thick apple cut smoked bacon, Applewood thick cut smoked bacon, some crispy hash browns, cheese on an Asiago bagel, slice that in half and just let that yolk fall all over everything else. And I'll tell you, it was great. I mean it. It was unbelievable. And I'm so happy I did that. But yeah, it was a good breakfast.
So did you still make her a breakfast burrito?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was all the same stuff, but
yeah.
Wow. You just made John F's day, and apparently Let's Go Cards. He says he's what?
Hate to say it, Cards man, but your roster needs to spend more money. I don't know if anyone's up to date on the Cardinals' payroll. Their highest paid player is making about $5 million.
Trade us Brendan Donovan.
Hey, they won't. We'll send you Noah Cameron.
Who's guarding AJ next Saturday? Is Tiller going to put him in a Trey White?
I figured Trey White.
It'll probably be all of them at some points.
What's your plan against him? Like, do you sit back and try to force him to shoot jumpers? Or do you let him get what he wants and kind of focus on like Richie Saunders? And
yeah, but that's what scares me. BYU, I'm higher on them than I feel like everyone else is because Richie Saunders scares the hell out of me. That guy screams Allen Fieldhouse, just killer.
10 threes.
And that right guy, the point guard, is very quick. Now, hopefully Melvin can match that. And then they've just got that absolute wagon of a center. What's his name?
Kada?
Yeah, he's huge. So I don't know. BYU kind of scares me. I don't know why they're not like better odds to win the national title because I feel like they absolutely could. But yeah,
we're not losing twice at home to BYU in 3 years.
Remember when Hunter missed 15 free throws against them?
Yeah.
You remember that guy in the stands that was screaming? He was a BYU fan, and the noise he made every time. Mm-hmm. That's about all I can remember from that one.
That was the first moment we all came to the realization that we were going to be playing on Wednesday in the Big 12 tournament, and it was like a new low point. Like I hadn't even thought that was possible, and Bill was like, led his press conference with that. He's like, well, now we're going to be playing Wednesday in the Big 12 tournament. So if you want to avoid that, you got work to do. Like you could tell he was just disgusted that they were going to be there.
That's the first thing he thinks about. Well, yeah. I guess you guys want to play Wednesday. BYU plays Arizona tomorrow night.
Oh, where?
In BYU.
I was gonna say, if they had to go at Arizona at KU in a 6-day
That'd be a
stretch,
tough spot.
I'd send them
I
some
wonder
crumble cookies.
I thought they had a
on
tough
that
game after us, but they're at Oklahoma State and then they have Texas Tech.
Well, Boynton's coming back for that.
What is the line for BYU?
Get a whole
Arizona?
week off, and they have to play a tough Arizona team. Arizona's 3.5-point favorites at BYU.
I'm taking BYU money line. Arizona. Oh, well, FanDuel has it at +2.5. But yeah, I don't know. Like, what are the odds Arizona comes in Allen Fieldhouse undefeated? Let's take a look.
Let's take a look here, Jim.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh God, we got to listen to that, Daryl, today.
I don't know how much. Hey man, if they beat BYU, they will be undefeated coming in.
Oh wow, they will. Dude,
wait, when do we play them?
A few weeks.
February 9th.
You can get in for like $40. I don't know. I didn't talk about this on the pod. I sent it to people, but
you can get in for $1,000 on Saturday.
The two cheapest games of the year, Arizona and Houston.
I don't get that.
It's big Monday.
They're on Monday and not Saturdays, but like, still. Oh.
B-turn, will you work your magic and get us into the game on Saturday? Come on.
I want to go so bad.
Will you guys work your magic and get me into the Utah game in a couple weeks?
All the games.
I feel like the magic can be worked in that one.
By the way, hear me out. This is pretty devastating for the foodies in the comments. Guess who's got to get a wisdom tooth out here in a couple weeks at the age of 31 years old?
Wow. I still haven't got mine.
It's just one. It's this one. It's really broke my back molar too.
Did you get any others out before?
Nope. I haven't gotten any of them out, but this one's like coming through and fucked my molar up, which is now broken and needs to be pulled too. And it's the amount of pain I was in 48 hours ago. It's indescribable. But
let's do a live stream immediately after you leave surgery. We'll get Anthony back.
What substance they should give me?
Can't use a bubble team.
Talking names madness.
I'm so out of touch that I didn't even really know about this Alabama G League guy until I kind of saw, I think it was Rico tweeting about it last night.
It's pretty insane.
Is he a good player?
All I know about it is when it happened.
Guy at Baylor stinks.
When it happened with Baylor and Louisville, what's his dick? What's the coach at? Nate Oates was like, "Oh, it's just so silly, and you could just bring guys in from the NBA and the G League."
Hey, he said that.
We've got to figure it all out. And then weeks later, there's a quote from Nate Oates that's like basically crucifying what he was just doing right now, which to a point I kind of get. Like, if those are the rules, go by them. You can still think they're stupid, but if you can do it, whatever. But like, it just felt the whole sport's just so silly.
Yeah, so, this guy,
and that's why we're like, I don't know the realistic possibility of Melvin Council getting another year. All I know is if you take it to the courts, you're gonna win eventually. So just keep going until a court says, "Yeah, you're good," and then the NCAA won't be able to do anything about it. Melvin Council can play till he's 40. Like, it's. In that case, I'd be thrilled, but it's just unbelievable what has happened to the college athletics world.
John said you're getting your wisdom teeth out because you've had too much Chili's.
No, I haven't had Chili's in a year, man. It's upsetting. But I know if I go to Chili's, I'm not getting a fucking Southwest chicken salad.
Did you see that clip from our last pod, B-turn? I told AB I got a salad at Chili's, and he was ready to just melt. So pissed.
What'd you do?
His face, he tweeted out the clip. It's so funny. He was so disgusted.
A salad?
Yeah.
Why'd you even go?
This Alabama guy had 13 points yesterday in 23 minutes or something like that.
How much?
13 points in 23 minutes.
God, that team's already insanely deep.
Well, they suck, so I don't know what their deal is, but also, like, Nate Oates, kind of, I mean, I don't know where you feel. Remember the Nate Oates, like in Alabama, they had a guy on their team quite literally murder a guy. And then I don't know. I don't want to toss accusations out, but I'm not sure Nate Oates handled it perfectly. I don't know. Not that I think that's a hard situation, but
what you mean 4 days later when the team was doing gunshot celebrations on the sideline
I couldn't remember all that went down there. But yeah, Nate Oates might just be kind of a slime ball is what I'm getting at. So might not be high on my list for KU because
what about Mark Turgeon?
Oh God. No. See, that's the thing. Like that's the type of take that, like an old school, like my dad would be like, we need a Jayhawk in here. Like we need Danny Manning or Mark Turgeon, Tad Boyle. Not that my dad's from the South. He doesn't talk like that at all. But
is it not just going to be Jock?
Dude, I don't want to do this. What is the upside to Jock? Like, okay, here's my thought process.
Coach.
1-0 in college basketball games.
Woo. Bill couldn't win on the road.
Norm Roberts like 5-1.
Yeah, now he's at ESPN.
No, he's also on Field of 68 with Jeff Goodman.
I need Jeff Goodman and John Shire to do a podcast together, but they got to sit on opposite sides, so they're talking out of like closer sides of each other's mouths.
Wait, him and who?
John Shire.
They both talk out.
Their lips are touching. Hey Jeff. Hey John.
Okay. What was I getting at? Okay. Well, I don't want to go too deep into this, but like I was having this thought process the other day because I'm trying to get all in on the thought of Jock. And there are some really fun sides of it. Like what if he, if we play Roy's style of play and like we get back to that up tempo, will he bring a more innovative offense? Maybe. Yes, that part is fun. The other side of it is like if you're hiring internally, don't you normally do that to keep continuity with what you've been doing for the last 20 years? So like that's where it's like, okay, maybe Jeremy Case makes more sense because he's been here for so long. He's seen, and I'm not saying I want either one of them, but
and he's a Jayhawk.
The internal side of it, like I don't think you're really making an internal hire when you hire Jock Vaughn because you went out and got him. Like he's been a college assistant for 1 year. Like you can go out and find plenty of guys like that. So if that's the approach you're taking, at that point, you're only hiring him because he was a KU guy. And that's where I just think you run into Mark Pope situations. You run into Hubert Davis situations. And I know you could argue that Hubert Davis, North Carolina's been fine, but like anyone that says we want our program to look like North Carolina's looked like since Hubert Davis is lying. Like we don't want that. So I don't know. I'm very skeptical of it. I'm trying to come around on Jock because I think that's what it's going to be. But my God, man, it's scary.
That's why, I just wondered what the, I guess, plan was when they did hire him. Like, did they surely just hire him to come be an assistant, or did they hire him to kind of have Bill, which Jock has been around, he's coached in the NBA, but to have Bill kind of groom him?
And do you think Jeremy Case is pissed? Like, do you think he was mad the other night when, Jeremy's title is associate head coach, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then Jock gets I would love a full documentary, like Succession style show about how Case and Jock Vaughn are battling for the head coaching job in the background of this program right now. That'd be very entertaining. But who knows? Maybe Doc Sadler's just sneakily sitting back there ready to take this job over, man. Can you imagine if we hired
Doc head coach in the history of Kansas basketball? Doc Sadler.
Go Dewey. I guess when we kind of knew Bill was the things that were going down with Bill, and he was probably going to miss the Colorado game, who did you think was going to be the head coach right away?
Well, my initial thought was it would be Jock, but then I'm like, I remembered that Case was the associate head coach, and I was just like, oh, wait. Like, I thought that made it like an automatic thing that they took over the job, but I have no idea.
Can you imagine Doc Sadler as our coach?
You guys see the picture of him and Huggins a couple weeks ago?
Oh. He's just roaming the sidelines for KU.
Picturing like the graphics that the KU Twitter would put out of just Doc Sadler like holding the clipboard, like all fired up on the side. Oh my God, man. I gotta look up Doc Sadler.
In the intro video.
He's falling asleep over there.
Oh God, I found some great photos of him. You just gotta go search his Google images right now.
Oh no.
He is just an electric character. Now, I want him on the staff forever. I love him.
Forever.
He's funny.
He's funny.
But, you know, me and AB, we've been on this train for a while, and we look great. Freddie Hoiberg, baby. I'm going to say it every pod. Don't sleep on Fred Hoiberg. And he would take the job.
Short was getting fired up about him last night.
Yeah, I know. But what I wanted to respond to Nick, and then maybe I will today. Like, I think his point was like, what has Hoiberg done? And I agree that he hasn't done that much, but that's my point. Jock has done nothing either. So I guess they both failed as NBA head coaches, but one has at least proven he can build and win a little bit in college.
And we can't act like it's easy to win in the tournament anyways. I mean, Hoiberg's had some really good teams.
And I think
also
Hoiberg
can't act like it's easy to win with Jerry Reinsdorf as your boss in the NBA. So
yeah, and it's like
the
Bulls haven't won since Jordan, basically. So
the GOAT.
They would have won a lot more if LeBron wasn't in the East. I don't know.
Well, I didn't know how to respond because honestly, I thought you were talking about the Jordan Bulls would have won.
I did too at first, but then I put it together. When
it finally clicked, it was 30 seconds too late, and I already looked confused and like I lost. So what am I to do at that point? So
yeah, I don't know. The coaching search thing, it'll be. That's my thing. I want there to be a search. If we just hand the keys immediately to Jock Vaughn, I'm going to struggle with that. But I'm going to probably say that on this pod for the next 6 months. So hopefully we're not talking about this in 3 months. But
one last ride.
I don't know.
We're going to win it all. We're going to have a squad next year too.
When is Stokes getting anywhere? I just want to know.
Today.
Yeah.
If the Patriots win, he said he's going live on here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's like an eel.
There it is.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
All right.
How am I supposed to chip?
Do you guys have any other takes before we wrap this up?
Not really a take, but Melvin is like he's going to be one of my favorite. He's going to be one of my favorite Jayhawks ever, and I didn't think that was really possible for a one-year guy. Maybe like a one and I love Josh Jackson, but maybe like a one and done that won a natty. Maybe like a Remy, but he didn't really do it all year. But it was hard to envision a one-year guy being like an all-time favorite.
But and it's only January,
he's awesome.
And he hadn't even had to do anything in March to earn that title of like most loved. Like usually Malik Newman, nobody would have loved had he not had the March run. So
you just know he was playing in that Wabash for weeks.
Oh yeah,
they were seeing videos of Tang doing it in the crowd,
and like that's exactly why he turned to the bench and was like, "Hey," because he was talking about it before the game. Like, hey man, I'm hitting the Wabash if we win this game.
12 assists, 1 turnover.
Let's do this before we go. Prediction, AB, or if you have if something you want to say, do it too. But prediction for our next 5 games. What is it?
I think it's 3-2. Not to sound too middleman, I think it's you win the 3 at home, you lose the 2 on the road. And I don't think that's a bad thing. The 2 on the road are very tough, and I think the home wins would be impressive enough with it being Arizona and BYU that we'd be okay with that. And then I have a separate conversation for after these predictions that I want to make sure to get to.
I'll say 3-2 also. But God, that is, I mean, Bryce asked earlier if you'd consider 3-2 pretty good. Like they could easily go 2-3.
Yeah. It's hard to not be satisfied with 3-2 because that means you're getting 3 top 15, top 10 wins probably. BYU might be top 10 on Monday.
Utah stinks.
Well, but who lost?
I wonder if we can find tickets to that one.
Question.
But okay, what do you have, AB?
So I guess I'm a little confused, and if you guys could explain this to me, because I'm not deep into this and I may sound like an idiot. The stadium for football felt like was mostly funded, and they had all these plans, and then Booth gave $500 million or however much fucking money he gave.
300 million.
And then new renderings come out, and they like took out major parts of what they were planning on doing, and they weren't connecting it, and it looks like is it strictly because of money? Because I don't know. I was just kind of under the impression that the money side didn't really fucking matter because we had all that coming in from Booth.
Well,
and I know there was some talk that it's like spread out over the years and all that, which it would have to be. But like, I don't know. It just felt weird that on a random Thursday afternoon, we just get hit with, we're changing plans a little bit. And I don't know if it was ever supposed to be done by this upcoming season. That always felt quick, but they finally put like dates to it, I guess, when to expect everything to be done by. That seemed like a weird announcement from someone that's certainly not following it as closely as a lot of people that are listening to this, or even you two might know.
No, I mean, I'm the money side of all that, I've just kind of like fallen out of the loop on, because I don't think the 300 million was at all meant to take care of the stadium. Like, it's supposed to go multiple places.
It's all in one fucking bucket anyways, right?
I don't know. But I think sadly, I think the reality of it is this is what happens when the years you have to be good and you have to continue to have support and donors, and you go 5-7. And like, that's just what sucks is, and who knows, this is not my specialty. I don't know anything when it comes to this, but I'm just connecting dots, and it's like, okay, renderings before were when momentum was at all-time high, and renderings you always have to be careful on, but like, momentum was all-time high, and now momentum is probably as low as it's been since Leipold. Now, we've had some good things happen, which maybe we should talk about. But I mean, I think somebody in the chat tell me, is the opposite side, the new side that's about to be done, all bench seatings? Like, I don't think there's any chairbacks over there. Am I wrong on that?
I remember hearing murmurs. I think it might have been from you directly, but like, that feels cheap and silly for a brand new state-of-the-art stadium.
Well,
I don't know.
So I don't know. I definitely thought it looked dumb, not closing it off, but who knows?
I also don't think it's the end of the world like some people are treating it as. Like, saying that all of a sudden it looks like a group of 5 school, and I'm like, not really. I mean,
no, it's still pretty sick.
Football.
It's still pretty sick, and it is. That's kind of my take. We're still KU football. In these last 2 years, unfortunately, we proved that we are KU football, and like, we can't things. I don't know. We thought we had Kirk Signetti. We definitely didn't.
We really did.
Oh,
I thought he was the GOAT.
And it's crazy because I've heard so much talk about him this week, and how he's kept his staff together since Division III and all this, and I'm like, we've heard all these same storylines before with our program, and
what do we think of Dylan Edwards? I love it. I'm just gonna say that.
In theory, yes, I do have the fear that it's like, maybe I'm wrong and I just see the hater stuff from K-State. I feel like that guy was, even when he was on the roster, was hated. Like, they were pumped about him as coming into college, and then he changed his school 15 times and bounced back and forth between K-State and Colorado, and back to K-State, and now here. It's like, in theory, he's super talented.
Notre Dame. He was also committed to Notre Dame.
Yeah. And it's like, but like, then again, you look at basketball this year, and I would argue one of our 2 to 3 most valuable players this season has been at 7 schools in the last 7 years. So like, it can work. It just felt like hearing K-State people talk about Dylan Edwards when he was at K-State made me like, maybe this guy isn't all that he's built up to be. But at the end of the day, if he's coming here and he like took all that and he like hates K-State now and he's going to be Melvin Council of the football team, that'd be pretty fucking sick too.
No, so, and
I want to wait and see it, but like the talent is obviously there.
I think the upside of it is exciting, obviously. And if it's a complete failure, I mean, I hope we have some other running backs, and I trust now that Kotelnicki's back in the mix, like our running game's going to be really good. But yeah, the upside of Edwards, and man, like he's transferred, he's had his whatever, they hated him, but also they sucked. They sucked a lot. They hated everybody this year. And I like that game where he fumbles the punt and he gets hurt that game, and then everyone starts calling him soft and that he hates the team. Like, I think it was just a lot of K-State was just a very frustrating season for them, and he kind of took some of that blame. But my God, when you watch him run in the open field, I remember texting my friends that are K-State fans being like, I'm so jealous you guys have Dylan Edwards. Like, he looks like he's in fast forward when you're watching him run. And so I don't know. It may not work out, but to me, the upside is worth the downside of it. And I'm very happy about it. And the thought of him and Marshall could be very. Is that
the starter? Is he going to start?
Who knows?
We got the Rice quarterback.
I think we got a little competition.
ESPN put out an article the other day, and it was predicting every starting quarterback for every Power 4 school. And when it got to KU, it was Cole Ballard.
I about just called him Brett Ballard.
So
yeah, I don't know. It seemed like Cole Ballard was ahead of Isaiah last year, but my man, there's no way Marshall's not getting that starting job. Like, I think it's different. Given the keys to that, if he wasn't going to get
the job, he probably would be gone, right?
Yeah, and
we're going to be running the football a lot. Kotelnicki's going to get creative. I'm so glad he's back.
Guard.
So glad Kotelnicki's back.
Hey, Foggy knows ball. AK is building the offense around Zeke. Rice QB was brought in to be more competition. There you go. Yeah.
And we probably did need a solid, experienced backup QB anyways.
Yeah. And Ballard is like, I love Ballard as a, in the quarterback room, sitting there with Zeke and being in those meetings. Like, you love having a guy like that.
Sure.
But you don't love him being your starting quarterback.
He looked all right in the game he started, but I didn't want to talk about that game. So.
Oh, God.
We're beating him in Manhattan this year.
Let's get off that topic and wrap this
show. We're beating him in Manhattan.
Dylan Edwards, 300 yards rushing.
Shake.
What's the best seasonal fast food item? I don't even know what my answer. What are some other options out there? Is McRib? I don't get the McRib.
Would be one. McRib would be one. Arby's has a good deep fried turkey sandwich around Thanksgiving. It's pretty good.
I don't think I get seasonal. I'm a pretty simple guy. Remember when AB went to Popeyes at like 10? Didn't you get there super early to get their chicken sandwich one day?
He was so pumped.
I show up when they say it opens. That's on them, not me.
Oh, okay, so you got there at opening. I
didn't camp out at 7:15 in the morning.
Look at the last comment,
dude.
I did think I said I want to fuck this sandwich after I had it.
That's probably.
But anyways,
but I forgot to tell you guys, Topeka got a Raising Cane's, and it has been chaos. Like, police force is on the scene. Like, there's so many cars there directing traffic like it's a sporting event, dude. Like, you've got cops literally directing traffic because Topekans are going insane over Raising Cane's. Like, it's causing traffic issues. It may have cooled down. It's been about 3 weeks now, but yeah, Raising Cane's officially in Topeka, big development for your boy.
It's big.
So that has nothing to do with Baja Blast.
Yeah, it doesn't at all. Actually, it bothers me a little that that's the comment you pulled up to talk about Cane's.
Well, I just pulled that up and then thought somebody mentioned Raising Cane's. I think somewhere, or maybe I just
You're just thinking about it.
Uh,
Directing. So do you go and wait in line?
No, we went one time. Me and Hannah had like a late lunch one day where I went at like 3 o'clock and it was still like 12 cars deep.
Oh yeah, people were freaking out about Whataburger when it was coming here.
Or like In-N-Out when they put one in Denver. That was crazy.
Oh yeah,
too.
Weren't people waiting like 3 hours?
There were lines on the highway. It was ridiculous.
All right, if KU makes the Final Four, I'll drink a Baja Blast. How about that?
Wow.
Why do we
need? How bold of you!
Why do we need that? There's a Taco Bell down the road. Just
because that's fun.
Isn't Baja like in bottles at gas stations?
Yeah, but you got to get the good stuff. It's like Coke McDonald's. Maybe Taco Bell.
That's so true.
I have no clue what it even tastes like.
He said you got to get the good stuff.
Yeah, you can't buy like the bottle.
It is so much better at Taco Bell.
You got to get the real stuff.
Yeah. Well, we don't have all the chains up here, but 20 minutes up in Grand Island, they're putting a Jersey Mike's in that's getting ready to open. And I'm almost fearing that it's going to be very similar to.
You got to be careful though. Jersey Mike's was bought by private equity, and the one right by my house, ruining it. You can already see it being ruined, man.
Well, it's just a joke, and it's like that everywhere. And you can't even. You go to Chipotle, and they're asking you to pay double for half the fucking food we did when we were in high school and college. And I get Philip, calm down. Jersey Mike's does not suck. It might soon. Well, it's just like it's annoying. It's like, let us enjoy something in this fucking world.
Dude, remember when going to Chipotle was felt like a holiday?
Yeah, because you'd get 2 meals for $6.50.
Like I just felt like the coolest person in the world.
Dude, the dollar menu in high school, like the dollar menu at McDonald's, greatest thing in the world. Like I feel like such an old man right now, but like being able to go there and get 1 McChicken, 1 McDouble, and a fry and spend like $4, $3.
Remember they had like the different McChickens, like the what were they? You know what I'm talking about?
Spicy.
Yeah.
I still got those. But it's about the same. I'll tell you the best chicken sandwich in the fast food market.
He said, I mean, it's a joke.
But it's in another company that's gone downhill, Wendy's. But their crispy chicken BLT, and I'm talking like the smaller sandwich, not the full like Big Mac or Baconator, but like the ones you can get on the value menu. Crispy chicken BLT, it's pretty damn good, and I would take that over a McChicken. I would take that over.
No, yeah, Wendy's has good chicken.
Whatever.
They got fried chicken.
Chicken.
Their chicken nuggets are unreal.
Yeah, they got tendies now too. I mean,
Wendy's is still good, but go ahead.
He said, Philip, calm down. It doesn't suck.
The thing about Wendy's,
I agree that 4 for 4 is undefeated, but the problem is it's not 4 for 4, it's 4 for fucking 7, and the 1 for $4 is just 2 sandwiches and no drink of fries or chicken nugs. It's just like they're taking everything we love away from us, and it's just.
It used to be
have you guys had Kava? Topeka just got one of those too.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Awesome the first time I had it, and then private equity might have taken over because it's fucking sucked the last few times.
We had it 3 times in like the last month, and the third time I was like, I'm out. Like I'm out on Kava.
Same with BB Bop. Do you guys know BB Bop? This is like,
dude, I loved BB Bop when I used to work.
Same, and it sucks now. I was obsessed with it during COVID, and I had it like 2 years ago. It was awful. I'll never go back.
I haven't had it in years, but back when I used to work in Overland Park.
You think you find something worth it, and it's like, oh my god, I can go and I can get these like Asian noodles with chicken and the bean sprouts, and it's just you go there now and there's no flavor. It's just.
What's your go-to like food places these days, AB?
Well, see,
what still hits?
The options are limited. There's a Euro place here, Euro, whatever you fucking call those Greek taco sandwiches. They're great. They're great. But like other than that, we got McDonald's and Wendy's and like Taco Bell. Taco John's is making a little come up. There's the Nebraska-based Amigos, which is good for late night Mexican food. They do a little fried grilled cheese sandwich called a cheese Frenchie. That's delicious.
BB Bop has wings.
They have wings. Well, yeah, they're done. They're dead.
What?
Longboard's an OP. Well, I shouldn't even say that because that was like 5 years ago and I was eating that all the time. It's probably gotten bad too.
Longboards at Survivor, the Survivor you hosted at your house, we DoorDashed
an hour on that, Ryan.
And it was elite. But okay, one last question.
Let me ask you this. Do you regret not getting Allen out of that game because it was clear as day he was going to win?
Yeah, I don't know, but I had an alliance. You know, he was my guy.
I know you had an alliance, but you always got to turn, and that's what Scott Pollard didn't do in the season I just watched. Is he didn't flip on an alliance. He stuck to his guns, and it got him 8th place.
But I wasn't going to beat – I felt like my odds of maybe beating Allen in the final voting were higher than beating Cole Peterson because everyone knew Cole Peterson.
Correct.
And nobody
everyone
knew
knew
me
Cole.
and Allen.
And when Cole pulled out that idol play, which was greater than any professional Survivor game in the history of the world, that was cool. But Will James, you could have gotten Allen out then with Will James Cole.
Yeah.
And then you get out Cole, and it's you, James, and Will in the final 3. I promise you win. And it's a shame that like 2 people paid Allen, but for the pride.
Yeah. Rough showing for a lot of those people.
I am up to date on traders, John F.
Wait, I want to ask you guys an important question because like when me and Hannah are deciding on where to go get dinner, one of my biggest things that I care about is not just the food and the quality or cost. It's who has the best app and the best process for me to go pick up the food because Jersey Mike's has a good app. I like ordering off it, but it's banana land. When you get there, they don't set the to-go order out. You have to wait in line to get the to-go order, and it's always chaos.
That's absurd.
Don't wait in line. Go right to the register and ask for it.
Yeah, but then they just ignore you, and I'm like Steven Glansberg waiting, and then they're all flustered.
And I know this is something that you probably struggle with just like me. I can't be a dick to anyone. So it's like I'll sit there and be politely waiting patiently for mine. They could you could have said this 5 minutes ago. We'd have gotten it. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to yell and get your attention.
Can I just get at least hey, I'll be with you in a second. Like, can you acknowledge me, please? But so
because that's a big problem, not only in fast food culture, but society, is that if you're looking for help and you clearly look like you need some help and there are people working at a place and they just kind of like look at you to see that they don't acknowledge you, they don't say anything. They're just like, oh, what could he be doing? He's probably just hanging out, having a time. No, I'm at your fucking place to get something and I look confused. Where is it?
And I literally ordered this ahead 30 minutes ago so that I could avoid waiting in this line that now I'm essentially just watching everyone getting their food before me. Now, okay, so that brings me up. Like Chick-fil-A, obviously elite app and pickup service. Loves the curbside or even the drive-through. You'll usually fly through there.
Well, there's even one. There's some now where they have like two sides of the drive-through. One's for people ordering there, and the other is you just scan the QR code, and it's all mobile orders, and it flies.
See, that hasn't made it to Topeka yet. That's incredible.
It's perfect. It really is.
What else is good? I mean,
McDonald's app's pretty good, but yeah, John F's got it.
Yeah, I don't.
They got good deals too. They used to.
Who else is good?
Little Caesars. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Never.
Now, the app isn't great. I'd still go to the website. But when you go in to pick it up, they have like a locker of like 8 little like oven heaters. Not ovens because they don't want to cook, but just to keep it warm. You go in, they send you a code to your phone. You type in your code. The correct door opens up. You grab it. You're out of there. You don't have to talk to a single person.
No talking. See, that's
no talking.
I love
that.
You
don't have to wait in line. It's off to the side. You punch in your code. It opens it up, and it's right there for you. You go. Yeah. Chipotle app's fine, but like the common theme with Chipotle is try this, Philip Guy. Order Chipotle on your app today. Go in store tomorrow. Take pictures of both and just see, oh, the one I ordered in person has twice the amount of chicken. The one I ordered in person actually is full. The one I ordered online, they put like 3 pieces of chicken and 8 grains of rice and charge me the same price because you're not watching them make it. So yeah.
This is a master class. The thing about the Chipotle, yeah, I love this. The thing about Chipotle in Topeka is I've got to walk in, and again, I have to like walk to this little side door on the side of the kitchen and be like, "Hey, like I'm here for a pickup," and they're like, "Oh, what's the name?" And then they got to find it. But if they're busy making pickups, it's like I'm standing there, and it's just like, put it. And they grab it off a rack. And so, like, is it that big of a problem in society that people are stealing to-go food? That is why?
Yeah, it's like with DoorDash and all that. If they just put them all out front, because they used to. Chipotle used to put them out front, and then they started getting issues with people just taking it, and they moved it because, well,
I just can't believe and to me, I don't know. I can't believe it's still worth having it take that long. Like it makes me not want to order Chipotle sometimes because of how brutal the pickup process is. Oh yeah, this Let's Go Cards guy. I was picking up Oriental Express, AB. You would love Oriental Express. It's heat. And
so let's go over this when you're done. I want to hear the story.
Well, this guy, I'm just picking up food one day from Oriental Express. It's a staple in Topeka. And he's just we're walking out, and he's like, when are you guys doing your next pod? And I was like, oh, what up? And that was it. But yeah, it was
hell yeah.
We were both Oriental Express. It's Chinese food, but elite chicken fried rice, elite lo mein.
So is that what you go with?
I get chicken fried rice, and their teriyaki sauce is elite, so I'll get teriyaki
on my fucking yaki, baby.
I was gonna ask, when are you gonna start that?
I gotta make at least another probably $5 million to invest in yaki on my yaki for the vision I have, but yeah.
AB had Fazoli's lately?
No, I don't have it up here, unfortunately. I'm sure the breadsticks are still awesome. The last time I went to Fazoli's, though, was the same fucking problem. I was going in and out. I was spending $15 on a plate of pasta and a salad and a drink. It's like, if I'm doing that, I might as well go to Chili's.
Yeah, I've always been jealous you guys have Fazoli's. We don't have anything simple for Italian. It's either Olive Garden or a nice local Italian restaurant.
Can I rant about another place that I fucking hate?
Yeah, hey, you know what? Go ahead.
Noodles and Company, or whatever Noodles World Kitchen, or whatever they call it now. That place stinks. And there was a stretch. There was a stretch where it's like every girl in the world thought that place was the greatest restaurant to ever come to America. And it's like the penne roast is fine, but it's just not that good. It really is.
I got a chicken Caesar salad from there one time. It was $17. Never been back.
Start calling you salad.
Never been back.
I love salad.
No, but my wife loves Noodles and Company, so I have to experiment because I get sick of their damn noodles.
You said, of course you fucking did.
Oh my!
I pulled
God.
Your deal with salads.
I pulled an all-time dad move the other night because Molly was like, for the first time in months, I'm feeling fast food. Let's just make it an easy dinner tonight and get that.
You were pumped.
But no one in the house could agree on anything because they wanted Amigos, but I didn't really want Amigos. I didn't want fast food Mexi. I was already dealing with a little rough tummy, and I just felt like that was a recipe for disaster. So I went and picked up Amigos for everyone else, and then I went to a Chinese restaurant and picked up my dinner for just me and hit two stops, and they were on the complete opposite ends of town. But and what made it even worse is I experimented with my Chinese order and went Szechuan chicken. It was fucking awful. It really was.
Oh, so
there were more mushrooms in there than there were pieces of chicken. It was just it just never again. No,
you can't drive across town for the separate order from the family and then experiment with your order. You got to go with the staple that hits.
Can you pin the second to last comment?
What, this? Okay. I will say this. And speaking of salads, a place I love in Topeka. My favorite salad in the world, and it's a place with a good online ordering process, and they do curbside. They walk it out to your window. It's elite. Longhorn Steakhouse. You ever had their chicken salad?
Sure.
I don't know that I have, because if I'm going to Longhorn, I will be getting a steak. But you know what? Here's one thing about Longhorn.
Would you get a steak to go?
Yeah. I wouldn't have it DoorDash, but if I was going to pick it up and I knew they literally just took it off and put it in the thing, because at that point it's resting in there. You got to rest your steak anyways.
I'm dying.
Sure.
I'm dying. I'm dying that somebody probably clicked this link on Twitter 15 minutes ago, started listening live, and were like, oh, well, surely they'll get to Kansas basketball at some point. And we've just been
going off 30 minutes. Have been. Well, the one thing Longhorn has better than anyone else is the French onion soup. Their French onion soup's unbelievable. Just give that a go next time you're there.
Oh, actually, I have a buddy that we go get Longhorn together sometimes, which is hilarious, but we do, and he gets a French onion soup, and it does look pretty good.
It is great. That's probably a tough one to have to go because how do you cook it and the same thing you eat it out of.
It's been a long time since I've had Applebee's, but back in the day, they did have an elite Oriental chicken salad that was fire. But I haven't been to Applebee's in 5 years, and I was getting that when I was like majorly fat, like. It's 90 pounds heavier than I am right now. So,
Baby, love that.
Because I just keep hearing Ryan ordering salad at all these restaurants that I wouldn't even consider. Like I'm going to Applebee's for half price apps and I'm getting pretzel rods and a fucking quesadilla. Like I'm not even sniffing the salad portion of that booklet they give you.
Dude, I was an absolute unit, man. I still have to maintain what I eat, or I'm gonna be a unit again. I still kind of am.
You look great, dude. Let me talk about it. Let's pull up pictures of the three of us from 5 years ago and just
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, it's wild.
Do I still have that? I gotta have that.
Better. He hates that picture.
When was that? Was that in COVID?
That had to be. Well, that was back when I was getting my haircut at Great Clips. I was a unit. Like things were out of control at that point.
Take it easy, man. I just went to Super Cuts a couple of weeks ago.
Super what?
Super Cuts. Where is this picture of the North Korean leader and our podcast co-host? Found Waldo.
Oh my God!
Like Jeff Nadeau and Kim Jong-un had a baby together, and that's what popped out.
The worst that I remembered. Holy crap!
That should be a Great Clips ad.
But let me tell you, at least it's not this. At least it's not this that popped up in mine too. That was this guy. That guy. Wow. But go look at that picture of Greg Gurley and the three of us at the studio.
Units. We were units. Where is that? Is that on our Instagram?
He loves talking about that story.
We need like a freaking weight loss sponsorship for this pod. Except for
and it was all without drugs.
Yeah, B-Turn, you said you're struggling a little bit with the food. How you doing, buddy?
I can't stop eating. I love eating.
All right. It's the best, man. It's the best.
I used to never have an appetite, so it's life-changing. I embrace it.
Did anything change, or did you just get a little older? And
what?
Did anything change to make that happen, or was it just randomly start happening? Like you had a bite of awesome chicken, and you're like, "Wow, this is what food is."
I think just getting older.
Yeah.
And I love sweets, dude.
Oh,
I can't stop,
dude. I haven't said this on the pod yet, but my beautiful lady, is pregnant, so she's getting a lot of like the sweet tooth cravings right now, and it's hard. It's hard to say no when someone sitting directly next to you is having them. You know what I mean? So like, just constant. Just give me some chewy sweet tarts. Throw me a fucking key lime pie I went and picked up from the store last night at halftime because it sounded good. We got half of that left in the fridge. Like it's rough.
Yeah, dude. I gained a smooth 20 or no, probably 10 when Hannah was pregnant because you just have such an excuse. Like you're not going to tell her no, and then you're not going to tell yourself no when it's sitting right there. So
what do you do?
I can't put sweets in the house. If I have them, they're being ate, and they're being ate fast. So like, is this true?
I look so good.
I love that. I would love to see that. And this is amazing. What a compliment.
Oh, thanks. In 1865. Love you. We can be friends.
Man, that was electric. That was fun. We got to talk. I mean, we just need to commit to food talk every episode because, Melvin Council, food, those are like the two things all I want to talk about with AB and you guys. So.
One more recommendation on a restaurant you guys need to try. It's in Lenexa, the city center, right off 435. Tupelo Honey. It's like a southern brunch lunch kind of place. It's delicious.
Is it a chain?
I think there are a few more, but it's like the only one in Kansas City. It's fairly new. I think within like 6 months it came here, but or not here, but there. They have this poblano chicken chili kind of thing. Get it? Delicious. But everything that I tasted there was awesome. Fried chicken and biscuits. There was a meatloaf that I got that was really good. It's just your little Southern comfort food place, but it's awesome.
Dude, we really need to start. We need to start trying to monetize this podcast because, I mean, we're just lazy and we don't. But imagine we send this clip to a restaurant and being like, do you want AB to hype your business? Like, pay us right now.
It's a no-brainer.
And AB will go on a rant about your food.
Sure. Yeah. Who says no?
What's your dream? Last thing we'll do. I always say that, but I gotta go. What's your dream?
Said this 30 minutes ago.
What's your dream sponsorship? Yeah, I know. I think baby's up from nap, so I gotta go lock in.
Dream sponsorship.
Food only.
I mean, it's got to be Chili's, right?
I bet we could pull off like a franchisee owner Chili, like the Lawrence. Who owns Chili's?
Oh, Ryan could chip in. Ryan could start hyping their salads up. Get people there for salads. AB gets there for what? Chicken crispers?
Go to my Twitter and find that clip. It's like 8 tweets down. I don't tweet that much anymore. But
I can't.
Chili's has got to be there. And I can just picture it right here in this bottom right corner. Maybe a Chili's bottom right and a bottom left of I don't know, man.
Denali Financial Group.
Sure. Yeah, let's start on there.
Yeah. Shout out, Ryan.
Bring in the biz, yeah.
You know,
in all seriousness, if you want to, I won't tell you no, but I don't know that you want
struggle with slapping
my business.
Yeah, I struggle with slapping my company's logo on the pod when some of the things that you say on this podcast, you know.
Yeah, but it's gotten tamer. Like, I'm not as vulgar as I used to be. I mean, I found a tweet the other day because Joe Carter was at the KU game on the Baylor game on Friday night, which was random, but it immediately made my tizzy brain think, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I hyped up one of our podcasts with Joe Carter's "Touch 'em all, Joe, you'll never hit a bigger home run in your life." And it's because I went through the rundown of what we talked about, because you tweeted from the pod, like KU stuff we talked about. And I tweeted what we actually talked about was women's college basketball being better than men's, current state of media, Sydney Sweeney's toots because of a viral tweet that went around, and like one other thing. And I was just like, touch them all. Oh, it was LeBron, of course.
God.
So, I mean, we're all over the board.
We are.
AB, it's on your page or Ain't No Seats?
AB's.
I mean, it's got to be the last media thing I've sent out. I don't really.
Am I high?
Oh. Yeah, where is it?
I clicked on your videos and it says nothing. It says AB hasn't posted videos. Is it because you went private?
Why would you go private?
Because I grew up a little bit. It's on January 11th. If you scroll down and you scroll past the craziest stat ever of Sean McVay playing 15 career playoff games all against 15 different teams, that's crazy.
8 tweets down was a little dramatic.
Yeah, I forgot Bob Weir died and I tweeted a few things, which, by the way, rest in peace. What a fucking legend. Heartbreaking to see that news a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. What do you...
Thanks for the words, guys.
Honestly.
He's with Bill Walton now.
He is.
And they're
are you gonna watch the tweet?
And now it's John Mayer's turn to just, music never stops, baby.
Skillet queso's back. I actually went with the Santa Fe chicken salad. Pretty spicy. But the chips and queso and the salsa was
show AB's face. Show it up.
Salad. Pretty spicy. But the chips and queso.
Santa Fe.
I was furious.
You're actually mad.
Yes, dude. I was so, because again, we don't have Chili's here, so I don't get it often. And when Ryan starts talking about it, I just wanted a little pizza home. I wanted to hear about the chicken crispers. I wanted to hear about the big mouth bites. I wanted to hear about the bacon they put on their burger.
He went to Chili's.
I wanted to hear about the queso, and all he could talk about was how spicy his fucking lettuce was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm always a honey chipotle chicken crisper guy. I just threw something different at you
right now.
I know.
Foggy, Brian just tweeted something.
Gonna be right. It has to be, or it's public. What's he saying?
Yeah, oh, it's a bad screenshot from a K-State message board that I don't want to.
Was it a rumbling that Dylan Edwards will
gosh.
never play a game for K-State again?
No,
and
it's like it's like a
Oh.
K-State fan being wildly racist, and I just don't want to talk about that.
Oh boy, Bry.
All right, boys.
Hypocrisy.
Oh God. One day let's do a live pod where we just rewatch Bry's 15-minute video about hypocrisy.
I will donate $10,000 by the end of the weekend.
All right. Fun times, boys. The Hawks are good.
Patriots, Broncos.
You can put it on the board. Yes.
Go Sox.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching.
Mark
Thanks
Burley.
for listening. Rock Chalk. End stream.